Generative AI is the family of computer models that can create text, images, music, or even website code after studying an enormous training set. The Central Digital and Data Office calls it a specialized form of AI that can interpret and create high-quality output. Unlike earlier chatbots that only match patterns, these models start with a blank page and keep writing until they decide to stop. The models are not thinking creatures, they just use numbers. Every word, pixel, or note becomes a vector, so the computer can spot patterns. The system then predicts what should come next. The Cabinet Office reminds teams that even a fluent answer is only a statistical guess, not knowledge. Large language models, or LLMs, like ChatGPT, Microsoft Copilot, and Google Gemini, sit at the heart of many current tools. Each was trained on public text scraped from the internet. Generative AI's recent rise rests on cheap cloud computing and the transformer architecture released by researchers in 2017. Transformers let the model handle far longer passages than earlier designs and keep track of context. That's why today's chatbots can follow a chain of questions instead of forgetting the first line. When a user types a prompt, the system slices it into tokens, small chunks that may be whole words or shorter fragments. That chopping step keeps rare terms, slang, and emojis in play while letting the model work in regular-sized pieces. Each token is mapped to a vector. The vector shows how that fragment relates to every other fragment the model has ever seen. A positional tag records where the token sat in the sentence, so dog bites man remains different from man bites dog. Tokens travel through dozens of transformer layers. Inside each layer, attention heads decide how much one token should care about another at that moment. This weaving creates context. It lets the model focus on bites if the earlier phrase talked about teeth, or on man if the topic is journalism, for instance. After the final layer, the network proposes the most likely next token and adds it to the text. The same cycle repeats until the model meets a stop rule. For pictures, sound, or code, the outline is the same, just with pixels or notes as tokens. On prompts, engineers often wrap the user's line in hidden instructions that set tone, length, or safety. In the UK, generative AI is already at work in public service, creative teams, software engineers, teachers, banks, and legal firms. Deloitte reports that 26% of UK employees have already asked GenAI to create slide decks, while 23% let it draft meeting agendas. Those figures outpace Germany, France, and Spain, showing the UK's early adopter streak. Hallucination is still the main issue. Models can invent laws, dates, or quotations. Next up is privacy. Public chatbots may store prompts. The Information Commissioner's Office advises against pasting personal records into open models and urges strict data handling rules even for private deployments. Bias is another major concern. If the data provided to the AI is biased, this will be reflected in its replies. Ethics committees inside departments now test output against equality duties and filter anything that strays. Prompt injection attacks can smuggle instructions that override safety. Security teams run content filters on incoming and outgoing text, log usage, and cap automated actions so that no single request can send payments or alter records. Finally, it's going to be essential that in using GenAI, we keep people in charge. UK law forbids fully automated decisions that alter legal status or benefit payments. A person must always confirm the final step, especially in welfare, border checks, or public safety settings. If we do this, we'll already be significantly more protected than if we don't.